Okay, so um, alrighty, so we are live. We do have um some severe thunderstorm warnings out here, out in western Nebraska. Yeah, the storms are just starting to fire up right now, so nothing too crazy. We did have a couple tornado warnings earlier, but nothing too crazy. There was a tornado in South Dakota that was on the ground. But yeah, most of these storms are just starting to fire up in Nebraska. They will move and through central Nebraska and eventually eastern Nebraska. So yeah, our main goal here is just to stay weather aware and be prepared. Okay, so we do have a tornado warning now. The tornado warning is in Colorado. Well, jump down here to Colorado. Look at the velocities. Yeah. So obviously, rotation. It is still fairly broad, but it's, that is an awful. So that's where the rotation is. It is moving up into Kansas. So we'll see if this strengthens any or if it weakens. I don't know. Definitely be watching to see what happens. So highlight it. It's pretty broad now. I mean, it's broadened out a lot since last time we looked at it, but it is still there. So definitely, if you know anyone, definitely make sure, don't tell them to get out because this storm is still growing. If you're just tuning in, please type something in chat, say hi or something. Okay, so now off this last velocity scan, it has gotten so broad that it kind of doesn't even exist anymore. I mean, it's definitely still there. So, and stuff, but I'm just looking at, reading, looking at something here, seeing. maybe this. Right around my phone right now, looking to see if the storm is rotating. I don't know if it is or not, so I have to look. And sadly, Radar Mega's pen is not as good as this app's pen. So I think we might start. I think we might have a little bit. Yeah, we've got some rotation in this storm. Yeah, so this rotation right now is headed towards Venango, Nebraska. Um, I don't know how easy it is to see, but it's right there. This is where the rotation would be and stuff. So I would not be surprised if a radar indicated tornado warning gets put out for this area. As this rotation does appear to be a little bit stronger than the rotation in that Colorado storm. Okay, so this rotation is starting to increase. It looks like. So we may get a. And I think we should. If we don't, we definitely probably should get a tornado warning for this storm. Um, right there. It's not strong, but it's enough, in my opinion, to warrant a tornado warning. Yeah, I'm just looking at my phone. That rotation in Colorado is weakened, but this rotation here in Nebraska is actually starting to become a little bit more concerning. and now it's broadening out again. So, um, I mean, obviously, whoa, I wanted so broad, but it is there. So, so if this were to produce a tornado, it would be rain wrapped, meaning it would be very hard to see. Um, you should never go out and try and look for a tornado, especially if it is rain wrapped, because we do have a tornado warning in Nebraska, but it is not on this storm. It is up in Cherry County, Nebraska. Has a tornado warning, so it is radar indicated, and yeah, that rotation is not crazy. Oh, but it is enough that they warranted a tornado warning, which is weird because I feel like the storm down to the south by Venango probably arguably has more. But yeah, it's whatever the National Weather Service thought was thought was right. Um, Obviously, I can't change their minds. Um, but obviously, like I said, and this one's it's starting to lose the strength that it used to have. So, but yeah. Um, our goal for the goal for the end of June is to hit 50 subscribers, and right now we have 26. So that number is increasing. If we can, let's try to get to 50 by the end of June. So if you have any friends or family that you think should be weather aware, regardless of where they live in the United States, regardless of where they live, and you think they should be weather aware, um, tell them about the channel. Tell them to subscribe, as they'll get in-depth information, and they will become more weather aware and might even learn something along the way, as that is the goal of the channel, to help educate the viewers and become more weather aware. yeah, as the rotation is starting to let up. Is there anything? I don't know if there's anything too convincing. Nope, nothing on the correlation coefficient, and I didn't expect so. This is a very rural area. Out here in Shea County, there's not many people that live out there and stuff, so um, nothing's gonna be too crazy and stuff. But yeah, hopefully. So we got our next radar scan. I'm just looking at some statistics on the channel and stuff right now, guys, and we've got a total of 111 views over all the videos and live streams, and we're almost at 11 watch hours total. So I mean, this is great. I love it. Keep it up. Keep it up, guys. We're doing good. We can keep this up. It'll be great. Um, yeah. So these storms right now are in a fairly dry area, but the farther east that they move, they will be entering a pretty more moist area, and that could help with tornado potential right now. And yeah, as we're just waiting for some scans and stuff, let's go and we're gonna jump to pivotal weather right now, and we're gonna see what the soundings look like. Just see what some of the soundings are looking like later in the day. Um, Obviously things could change for the better or the worse. It just, all depends right now on what they think in the National Weather Service and stuff. So, but we will check the soundings. So yes, right now we have our storms are now firing up, which is about what they expected them to do. So we'll go to our next model scan here and stuff as they start creeping in northeastern and eastern Nebraska, south central Nebraska still. No hazard type right now from this one. I mean, there are a couple loose matches and stuff, but the environment is not primed at that moment. I think the more time that this environment will be primed is this scan, as yeah. So down here, and the tornado front might have moved away. So let's check and see, just like right now, if there's something firing up. Check and see what the threat looks like. Just severe. Okay, so this is for Nebraska. Let's check down here in Texas and see severe. Okay. Oh wait, nope, we haven't loaded in yet. So this is the Texas one. No, really, nothing. And why do we have that tornado chance if there's no possible hazard type? Like, is confusing. odd. That's odd. Yeah, this rotation's pretty broad still, but pretty broad, but it could tighten up again, or it could continue to broaden out just completely as it has completely broadened out. They still see no cause for concern for this over here, which so I do want to pat back into the storm as yes, the rotation has broadened out, but now we've got some pretty significant winds associated with this storm as we have a new tornado warning in South Dakota, Beadle County, South Dakota. Um, no idea what the rotation looks like on it. Oh, that's really broad, but still cause for concern, obviously. So Yeah, but it's nothing too crazy yet. Yeah, I mean that rotation's already gone away. I mean it's already gotten really, really broad. There's a storm chaser on there. Who is it? On the storm. But if we think we need to, we can jump back to it. But we'll go back to this one in Nebraska, which has half a dollar size hail with it. Is the rotation is gone. Now it's just some pretty strong winds. But so I don't expect that to increase, but something could. So you never know with storms. They're so unpredictable.